Welcome back to Soul Food. This episode is brought to you by friends and family at Soul. Back again with another interesting conversation.
What are we going to talk about today?
So, babe, do you think I'm a good kisser? What a question.
Oh man, I don't like this
episode. Basically this episode, we're diving into the conversation of like, do you think a first kiss is important?
Yeah.
And I'd like to think that I'm a good kisser. Do you think I am, baby?
I've been with you for...
Come on.
15 years.
15 years.
Right?
Yeah.
I can't compare to anyone. So how you are the best of the best.
Yes. Oh my gosh. But
we are talking about first kiss.
First kiss, right?
Uh-huh.
You know the funny thing is when I was younger, and Google is one of the best teachers. I Googled how to give a good kiss.
Oh my goodness. What does it sound like movies?
I don't know. And looking back, right, I just had this pressure where like the first kiss is so important. Like the first kiss makes or breaks a relationship. And you were telling me how you found a study, like a recent study, right? How recent is that, babe?
I think it's in 2018 in my research.
Oh my gosh, this is so new.
The study found that 59% of people believe the first kiss can make or break a relationship.
What do you guys think?
Yeah, drop it in the comments.
Drop it in the comment section. But I think the focus.
Do you believe in
today,
it? Do you think first kiss can make or break relationship?
Of course, that shouldn't be the case. You know, that's why today, I mean, like I was about to say, that the focus for this conversation is like this overemphasis, this unnecessary pressure that the first kiss is important.
You used to think like that, right? That's why you research. If I may ask, like, what makes you think like that? What was the cause?
I tell you, it's that stupid movie, The Notebook, I tell you. It's that stupid movie, The Notebook by Nicholas Sparks.
You know what? I don't think when I was like teenager, I watched that kind of movie. I don't know. Maybe I'm not.
You watch? I
mean, like you know, when we just dated, we talk about movie that we watch when we were teenager. Like you talk about, you used to watch Friends, right?
Yeah.
All those kind of movie. I didn't. You know, when I watch How I Met Your Mother, that one is the first series
kind of thing, right?
Yeah, Western series that I follow. And that was when I was already with you.
Well, I was growing up, I was watching Naruto. So
Naruto has no kissing.
No kissing scene, right? But I don't know why this
but it must be affected by the Western media, right?
Definitely.
I mean, back in the day when we were a teenager, the media wasn't like how it is now.
Yeah.
Right? Like everything is available here. Everything is available. You scroll TikTok, then there'll be like movies, you know, like what do you call some scene from movies?
Oh yeah,
right, like that movies that maybe it's not even your genre, not your favorite, but it's like pop up there, and then it gives you more option on what kind of movie to watch. But back then it's not. Like for us to watch Friends, maybe our friends have to watch Friends or.
Wow, is that a wordplay, babe? Did you just do a wordplay? Yeah, our friends had to watch Friends and then they update us.
Yeah, I think my
right?
friends, none of them like watch this kind of movie. I mean, I think when I was a teenager, the movie that I watched was Ada Apa Dengan Cinta. Like Indonesian movie is like there's a kissing scene in that movie. Scene? Yes, like in the end of it. Oh. But it's
shout out Dian Sastro if you ever watched this.
Yeah, there is. I think that's the first movie that I watched that.
But I mean, preparing for this episode, I was thinking like what, like especially for me, okay, because our listeners are great people. Just for me, right? I was thinking like, why was I bought into that idea? I think, I don't know, maybe it's also because personality. I love the idea of being romantic, and when you watch these kind of movies, rom-coms and everything, there's always this build-up.
Yeah.
You know, when Adam Sandler gets the girl, Matthew McConaughey gets the girl.
That's the thing. When I was a teenager, I wasn't exposed to all these movies.
So I guess maybe for me, growing up, like when I was watching some of this movie, and I mean, even dating you or wanting to date you, right? all of this was like just back in my head.
Okay.
And you know, when you watch these kind of movies like rom-com, right? It's always a build-up.
Yeah.
And you know, movies like suddenly on the top of my head is like 50 First Dates, where Adam Sandler is trying his best to get Drew Barrymore, you know, and because she has this like condition, right? What's the condition again? Like she forgets,
Yeah.
like every day is a new day for her,
Yeah.
right? And Adam Sandler's like this romantic guy winning her over again and again and again, and then finally they kiss. So I guess this kind of like imprinted.
You need
in
to
me.
watch that again. I kind of forget. I forget movie very fast.
Right? But you know what I'm talking about, like those
and like right now is even more challenging. Like all this, that's why that like all these concepts of the first kiss is important, is make or break relationship. It's because of all those movies. Like if you open like right now we are in December, right, in the month of December. So if you open your Netflix, there are a lot of Christmas movies, and those Christmas movies is really
romanticize, romantic
that, like you said,
direction.
it's like the build up to the kissing part.
Right, yeah.
That means that the kissing part is the part that is really like, oh, this is the beginning of the relationship.
Yeah,
This is the starting of a good relationship.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then like the lifting up the feet.
Oh, you mean? Wait,
But-
what movie is that? Is that Princess Diaries, right? The one where she was hoping the Prince Charming kiss her.
We keep talking about the old movie again. We are so old. But well, that's what I mean is like for the young people nowadays, the teenagers nowadays, like I just feel that the exposure is just there. Like I think that's why the importance of us talking about this, the perspective on the first kiss, whether it is make or break relationship. I don't know.
Definitely not.
Can I be honest? Like to be honest, like myself, I never believe in it.
Right.
Yeah.
I
mean, were you stressed up on our first kiss?
Oh yeah, I was stressed out
You
for my
were-
first kiss.
were you like-
I mean when I worried that if I had bad breath.
I remember when I just dated you.
Uh-huh.
I'm so shy.
What happened? What did I do?
I don't really drink soda
Okay.
because I feel like all those like sweet drink and sugary drink not good for breath. So I always drink
Oh.
water. Do you remember? I always drink
So
water.
you were preparing yourself for our first kiss?
But I know. But the thing is,
Yes,
not
my
that
wife
I
is
am
blushing.
Not that I am like it's very important for me, but I
Right.
just like to. I don't know. I'm just conscious that way.
I was conscious too. I
And
remember
I didn't eat. I never eat pad thai.
I was staying off garlic.
Garlic, yes.
I was
Fried garlic.
heavily investing into this product. In Malaysia, we have this mint called Clorets. I don't know if you
I
remember.
don't take mints. I actually feel that mints only give a fresh breath only like for a while.
For a while, right?
Then after that, the sugar.
Yeah. But again, fast forward today. Again, babe, I love kissing you. Right?
Was it bad?
No, it wasn't bad. Of
Okay.
course, our first kiss was good. But again, it's that build
Why are we
up.
talking about it? I'm so
I
shy.
think that no, I mean, of course, we have to go back, right? And like I keep thinking about the time when I Google how to give a good kiss, and then like, yeah, thinking about it is just so dumb.
Yeah.
But yeah, today where we're at, I just feel a lot of people are bought into that narrative. Unnecessary pressure.
Yeah.
Where chemistry is to build that chemistry, the first kiss is important. Now, again, a chemistry in a relationship is so important. I don't want to forgo that. But really, is the first kiss the only indicator? Like, just because, I don't know, that guy had garlic, or, maybe it's the I don't know, whatever reason it may be, right? And it's like ruined the first kiss. And so that's it. The relationship is gone. Like, I think that's a very immature approach to it, right? But you've done some research. What do you want to share? You got something to say, babe?
What?
I don't know. It feels like you got something to say.
No, what research? No. It's just like I think it's the culture in some part of the world, right? They just like idealize the first kiss as something that is monumental, something that is like in rom-coms kind. I don't know. was it like, is it supposed to be like that? Do you like remember all your first kisses?
No, I see. Here's the thing. Now I don't. Now married to you, and again, yeah, please. I'm not trying to
Can
be.
I be honest? Like my first kiss with you wasn't bad, but I don't remember it as. I mean, it's not.
Well, thank you.
It's not a monumental moment for me. Like the monumental moment for me is the first time you hold my hand. That's the first time. That's what I remember until now.
Aw.
But first
Okay,
kiss
see,
is
like,
not
here's
like
the thing,
it's
right?
not topping that experience
So
to
like
me.
this, like you just mentioned this, right? It's like what? The kiss is not monumental.
I don't know. No,
What?
the thing is, it's just not. I don't know. Maybe because I'm not affected by the media that time.
Right.
It's not something that, yeah. I think like as a
I think it's a
woman,
good
as a
thing. I
girl,
think it's a
we
good
are
thing.
very like, we are very much into connection I mean emotionally,
Mm-hmm.
emotional connection. So I feel that when we hold hand the first time, there is an emotional connection for me. I felt
Oh.
like kiss is just, I don't know, it's just physical intimacy.
Right.
Like there is an emotional there, but I think I appreciate the holding hands more.
You know what? Yeah.
Maybe that's why I
You
remember
appreciate
that more.
holding hands more. You appreciate hugging more.
Yeah, or like caressing my hair.
Yeah, you appreciate that. I personally appreciate kisses. I like them. I think it's one of the ways I know that I'm loved. I like it. Personally, I like it. And again, like looking back, I guess being caught up with the whole romanticized idea of
Yeah.
how the first kiss is so important. Like, yeah, I think having this conversation today, I just want to be able to know and understand that, hey, that's not the only thing.
Yeah.
And again, of course, I know the topic for this is the first kiss important, but maybe it could be like the first hug,
Yeah.
or maybe the first hand holding
Yeah,
experience,
or the first that deep conversation that you have
Yeah.
when you actually figure out the vulnerable part of your
Yeah.
boyfriend or girlfriend.
So what do you
like,
think, babe? If let's say, for example, right, since we're talking about all this first,
Yeah.
like is a first date a good indicator if that guy or girl is right for you? No, right? Or what do
No.
you think?
I don't know. I don't think so though.
Right?
No, because like growing up, how the dating scene is back then and now is so different. In the past, right? We don't find someone through dating apps. I never done that.
Yeah,
like
we've never
I don't know
experienced that.
how that feels. Like you meet someone in the dating apps and then you meet for the first time and then maybe your first kiss happening there, your first right? Like in the past, I met you because we were in the same proximity.
We need to get someone on the podcast that is like who found each other on the dating
Yeah.
scene. I mean, on the
Maybe we should, yeah.
on like a app on
Yeah.
dating apps. Sorry,
Yeah, we are so
And
not-
How is it like, right?
Yeah, we are so not familiar with that. We never try. Have you?
No, babe.
No, right?
Babe, you
No, I mean
were
like-
the first
No.
and the
No.
last.
I'm not the first. but yeah, like we were in the same proximity, right?
Yeah.
We were friends first. And even my previous relationship before I met you,
all proximity,
also
right?
proximity. It's
Yeah.
not that we are randomly meeting a meet cute or blind date.
But as I was just thinking about this topic today, I think it doesn't matter if you are on a dating app or whether you are, from an old school kind of style. I think we have to be really, really careful not to fall into that trap of like really pivotal moments.
Yeah.
And it's a one-off thing.
Yeah.
Like a first kiss, If this kiss does not work out well, that's it.
Yeah.
We are not meant to be.
You'll be so sad if your relationship is just based on that first kiss.
Yeah.
Like the indicator of the good relationship is that first kiss because there's so much more. Relationship
Yeah.
is very
Yeah.
complex.
That's why I find it also very sad, like those individuals who believe in horoscopes. Like before you even get to know that person, you want to know that person's symbol, right? And I realize you're a Cancer. Oh, you know what? You're not compatible with me. Like, hey, where is that opportunity? Where is that chance to get to know one another? You know what I mean? And I think a lot of people limit themselves to that. And so coming back again to this, right? I just don't want people to fall into that trap where they are so caught up with the first kiss and to make sure that everything is perfect, then the
Yeah.
relationship will work. No, a good relationship works from failures, through failures as well. When I said something wrong and you forgive me, when I forgot about something and you're like, babe, actually this is the right way to go about it, and I learned to humble myself. What makes a relationship strong is when that person mess up the dates of their anniversary and their daughter's birthday and book a getaway with their wife, and their wife is so gracious
Yeah.
to love him, right? Like all these little things that make up the build a strong relationship. Like I think it would be very sad if like the make or break factor for a relationship is the first kiss.
Yeah, you're right.
You know
Just
what I
like
mean?
I said, it's just relationship is so complex,
Yeah.
so much more to that. I'm not saying that you should like take it lightly. Those moments, like I mean, like
They're
it's a beautiful
intimate.
moment. Yeah,
They're
it's a beautiful moment.
memorable.
Yes,
yeah.
it's not like like you take it lightly and then like you have a lot of first kisses.
Oh yes, yeah.
No, but
Again, we are not
yeah.
promoting like a very open relationship concept,
Yeah.
and first kiss means nothing.
Yeah.
No, it's not that. It's not that.
I think it's a
Again,
beautiful moment, but at the same
Yeah.
time, there are a lot more things to figure out in a relationship. Like when I first see him cry, talking about something that is very dear to him. Maybe talking about your family or talking about something that happened to your life that's very dear. I think there is some there's. I think it's a beautiful moment as well.
Yeah.
And I think it's as beautiful as first kiss or like the first holding hands. Like I remember our first holding hands. We are crossing the road, very small road, no cars, and then this guy.
Babe, it was dangerous.
Not. It's very small road in Jalan Alor, and no car there, and we were like, come, it's dangerous. But I'm happy. I like it. So yeah, maybe it's that. Or the first time, wait. Or the first time you talk about values, the thing that or your aspiration, your ambition, your goals,
Yeah.
I think that also a beautiful moment. There's just so much more than that, Like I know the social media, the movie, the media, it's not like that. Like, I remember I watched this movie, The Kissing Booth. Man, I don't understand. If my daughter going through that, I don't understand that. Like
Right?
I don't understand the movie, but yeah, I
The
mean
concept of
just
it,
like
no.
it's a kind of movie that you watch. You don't need to think much. Just like enjoy the simple plot and storyline. But
Yeah.
I don't understand the value behind it. Like
So that is the thing. Like, I don't want us to come to a point where, we are constantly looking for things to affirm our chemistry.
yeah,
And if things or experiences do not affirm our chemistry, then I'm so sorry. We are not meant to be.
Yeah.
I think instead of like searching and there are how some couples out there, right? They are like always on the lookout to try something new. And then the question is, what happens if you've tried everything?
yeah,
And then the danger of like, what else?
Yeah.
And then, oh, sorry, you cannot provide that kind of experience to me anymore. Then I think that's very, very scary.
yeah,
So, yeah, like what we're talking about, we are not against first kiss, right? I think I want to be very careful. We are not against first kiss. My first kiss with Kyle and Isla, those are significant. I mean, of course, it's a very different nature, right? A father and a daughter and a son. So I don't want to dismiss that experience of a first kiss, with someone that you love. But that first kiss experience should add on to the experience. Should add on. It's the one of the many, many different things that would build the relationship.
Yeah.
The first kiss is also together with the failures, with the successes, with the ups and downs as
Yeah.
well. And not the only thing. Like, if this first kiss doesn't work out with Caroline, that's it. Bye, Caroline. Go back to Indonesia. I'm gonna go somewhere else. You know, that kind of thing. That would be so sad. So, to anyone out there who's listening to this, and I guess you are going through this, I wouldn't say a struggle, but this thought process. We just want to encourage you that first kiss is not everything. It's really, really not everything. Don't buy into that Hollywood romanticized idea, But again, you gotta give it to Hollywood, huh? They really know how to write a plot that builds up, because
It's interesting to watch, though.
yeah, because they build that tension.
It's just how is it relevant to the Asian culture? What do you think now? Maybe we should ask. Behind the scene here, we have Kat.
So, Kat, what do you think about first kiss? Right?
Do you know that our kids, whenever we kiss, they be like, yeah.
That's funny, right? No, but I think that Western culture kids as well, like you, mommy, and daddy kissing, right? But of course, we make it a point to kiss in front of our kids.
So what do you think about first kiss, Kat?
Yeah,
Is
Kat.
it yeah like that? Yeah.
Kat is blushing behind the camera.
But yeah, I wonder how is the Asian, we are Asian, right? Both of us. I wonder how it is
some
now.
Asian culture, they talk about how a first kiss can be significant in a private relationship. That means not so much PDA.
Okay.
You know what I mean? And it may seem as a special moment that signifies a deepening of a romantic bond. I guess that's why, our parents, or maybe in our Asian culture, we like they are like, yeah, kiss. You know what I mean? Because kiss is such an intimate thing.
Yeah.
For
I
us
remember
in our Asian
once
culture. Yeah.
I told my best friend about my first kiss.
Okay.
My best friend was so angry. We are Indonesian, by the way. Putri, she's so angry.
What's up, best friend?
She's a good friend. She
Yeah.
kept me in check.
Yeah.
Yeah, and she was like so angry. I can't believe you do that. But I'm really grateful for her. She really,
Right.
yeah, she really kept
Why?
me in
What happened to
check.
that first kiss? Why? What's bad about it?
Because we are not officially together.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. That's why I say I have
Now
a good friend.
that will also bring us to another tangent, if that's the word for it. Like, if you're not together,
Yeah, and maybe another topic.
you're not
We
together,
need to have another title
but
for
then
that.
your first kiss is the indicator whether you should proceed in this relationship or not. Like, come on, guys. I think that's not the way.
Yeah.
And for us,
Yes, actually, that's what happened. I mean, from the other person, the person I dated.
so because that first kiss didn't work, so he left.
It worked. It worked. Actually, he felt that, okay, it worked. But I don't know, maybe I was young. I didn't... To think about it now, it's like, oh man, that guy put me to test. Like, it's not a nice feeling.
Right.
You get what I mean or not?
Right,
but I
right,
think
right.
now I understand why my friend actually is so angry like that.
Right.
Yeah.
But today, it could be how do I say it? Today, both parties in the relationship could be testing one another. And it could be a norm.
Yeah.
And that's what I'm trying to
So I'm so innocent, right?
go against, I hope that we can really rise above and go against this. You're not innocent, babe. But to go against this,
Babe.
I love you, babe. Okay, but we can try to go against. I really want us to go against this perfection.
Yeah.
Pursuing chemistry in such a unhealthy manner.
Yeah.
So again, this conversation today is to really promote
Healthy relationship, right?
embrace failures.
Yeah.
Embrace those moments that, hey, you know how you always tell me you can kind of judge, of course not the perfect way, but kind of judge someone's character when he or she drives.
Yeah.
You can tell whether they're a timid person, they are
Then like that, later Kat stressed whenever she drives me. Because I'm reading her character.
So, I think all those moments
Yeah.
builds a healthy relationship. How you see your boyfriend handle conflicts, how you see your girlfriend handle a
Pressure.
a gossipy situation.
Yeah.
And those are the things that stand out, you know, like when you, like for me, when I think one of like those pivotal moments for me were like how you stand up for your friends, how your kindness just radiates, and like, this person deserves a meal, this person needs something, let me help them. And you would rather go hungry to make sure this person or your friend has a meal. And those are the things that are like, background music, you know, that kind of thing that goes on.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah, we are all about healthy relationship. We really believe healthy relationship needs hard work. Like, if you just base the success of your relationship just based on first kiss, I think your relationship will stay on the surface level.
Yeah.
Like, there's just so much more in relationship that you need to discover more than those physical intimacy.
Yeah.
I would say.
Yeah.
Right. Like you say, the emotional connection and a lot of other things. Those first moments meeting
I mean, because
parents.
even right now in marriage, we are taught and we are learning that sex is not the only way to be intimate.
Yeah.
You know, sex is just one of it. In fact, there are more powerful, intimate moments between you and I. Like, you know, when we are sharing or grieving over something.
Yeah.
You know, for me, like one very intimate moment is I remember it was very hard. It was the pandemic. Your mom passed on. I felt so bad that we couldn't go back to Indonesia.
Yeah.
You know, because we were trying our best.
Yeah.
Like, okay,
the country was in lockdown.
us as a family, we couldn't go back, but at least we send you back.
Yeah.
But it didn't make sense because
I was still breastfeeding Kyle.
yes, that's
you
one.
Remember, Kyle
But the
was
other
so
one that didn't make
small.
sense was you're going to be there for like 2 weeks in the quarantine center, minimum, right?
Yeah.
And then by that time, it's going to be so hard and difficult. But for me, that moment to cry together with you and be in that moment with you, no one can take that away.
Yeah.
Nobody can take that moment away, and it's so powerful. It's such an intimate moment, you know, and that supersedes, surpasses first kiss, you know, and so we just want to encourage the listeners out there not to be just so locked on this one method.
Yeah.
And this method is the only determinant that it would make a relationship work. No, I think you're going to miss out the entire point of it.
Yeah.
But if you are going through this, if you know someone is going through this, drop us a DM, communicate with us, and we would love to get into a conversation with you. That's all we have for this episode. And yeah, babe, anything you want to add on?
No, see you for the next episode.
See you for the next episode. Bye.